mean that's the thing. There are no laws that has passed through, huh?
Name any criminal that got deported.
Which one?
What?
I'm saying any criminal, deporting any sort of criminal is a good thing.
But that's not. Look, when we're talking about, wait, let's set a parameter here. Is everything that happens underneath the president, regardless of whether they platform it, they signed it or not, is that an indicative of what the president wants?
Not necessarily. However, it has been a large push in his administration this term.
Are you okay? Then second thing, are criminals getting deported? Is that a unique thing to President Trump?
It's not. However, since he's increased things like the budget, it's reasonable to think that we're going to be deporting more criminals than we were before.
The budget had to be increased because we were overspending on ICE. We actually overspent on ICE midway through the 2025 fiscal year. So no, I think that the increase in budget is not actually yielding, which we'll finally see after the first two fiscal years, after Trump's first two fiscal years. We'll do the numbers, we'll tally the numbers and see how many people were deported. And what was the cost of those deportations versus the prior two fiscal years underneath Biden's administration, who deported more with ICE and without ICE?
But right?
I would know that they're looking to get more money now, even though this is the highest the budget has ever been.
And I would argue.
Can you guys hear me? By the way, I had to restart everything. You guys hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Right, quick restart. I'm sorry, guys, I wasn't paying attention. I had yet another technology issue. It just stopped working. This stress is gonna unalive me. Like, there's no way it's not. Every single day there is a new issue with this dual streaming.
And that's why we call you a boomer in a millennial's body.
But literally every day, like, it crashes for no reason. I'm telling you, it was working perfectly fine. All of a sudden, it didn't do anything. Anyways, I'm back paying attention. I do want to bring in new guests, okay? Because there are a bunch in the request box, and I think people probably want to see new guests. If you guys enjoy the live, click the red follow button, follow Chris, follow Olive, Manny. Panlink is above me, not needed, but appreciated. What was that, Chris?
Since POV dropped down and came back, can we drop him, but keep Barbie, who's been engaging really civilly?
Sure. Yeah.
Not us picking favorites.
POV, I'm going to bring you down because I think you've been up like the entire live. So
it's been a while.
I'm going to swap you out. All right. You as well.
Yeah,
Take care. All right, guys. We are looking for opposition. So if you disagree with the context of the prompt, Trump support, anything like that, let's bring you on up. What's she doing?
Hey,
she said she told me to give you
much longer. I appreciate you guys keeping me up for a little bit. I won't be too much longer.
Okay. We'll swap you out in a bit as well. Victor, hello. How are you? Victor.
I'm good, and yourself?
Great. I'm doing great. I just need to know your age before we move forward.
I'm 34.
Okay, cool. And so are we going to continue this specific conversation? You guys want to go elsewhere? What do we want to do?
I mean, we haven't really. The whole reason why I came up is because of immigration. We haven't really went.
I heard you guys talking about the Genius Act.
Oh God, I don't want to talk about.
Just in passing, we've mostly been talking about immigration.
It's very boring.
We could say on immigration, Victor. What are your views on immigration as it relates to Trump? Are you you like what he's doing, or
Jax?
Victor, are you in support of what Trump is doing?
Coming from an immigrant, I strongly agree with what he's doing.
Okay. Do you agree with what ICE is doing from specifically?
An immigrant. I am an immigrant in the U.S.
You said that.
Yeah.
And I 100% agree with what he's doing.
Are you okay? More specifically about ICE, right? They have broken numerous laws that we can go through with many examples. They've violated the Constitution numerous times as well, and we could pull up examples of that. Is that something you are in support of?
Can I ask something real quick?
He's got one bar.
Is there a delay, or is it?
He's got MAGA Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
okay,
he's got
to make sure
one
I didn't
bar.
have yet another issue.
Like,
all right, I was going to go
teeny tiny one.
My bad.
No, you're good. So, are you aware of some of the laws that they have broken and the violations of the Constitution? Victor?
I mean, they're out there getting things done, right?
So you're okay with them breaking laws and violating the Constitution as long as they, quote-unquote, get things done?
what laws did he break, and how did he go against the Constitution?
Yeah, so you can't just detain somebody because they don't have an ID on them, for one. Like and you can't profile someone either. You can't detain someone based on their skin color, based on their accent.
You're also supposed to have a signed warrant that has an individual's name on it.
Correct. Not just a fake warrant. It
isn't signed. Just
yeah, I mean that's just one of many examples. I mean they violated the fourth.
You got to clean up the streets, man.
Do you believe that immigrants get due
process?
Go
look at Portugal right now. Go look.
Let's talk.
Victor's talking kind of under you.
Yeah, it seems so. Do you believe that undocumented immigrants get due process?
I mean, they're here illegally. They've already committed a crime.
It's a misdemeanor.
But do they get due process? Yes or no?
Yeah, they get due process. Yes.
Okay. So why are there many examples of them not getting due process?
Like how are you saying that? Are you saying that they're just getting sent back without due process?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, in many cases.
And in cases where they have seen a judge and the judge says that they should remain in the country, ICE is removing them anyway.
Do you want?
Yeah, can you bring up some of those cases?
Before you understand that one case will satisfy the claim. You understand that, right?
What do you mean?
One case because one case. All we have to do is bring up one instance of this happening, and that satisfies the claim that they are deporting people without due process.
Does it have to stop at deporting? Why can't Renee Good just be the one? Because I am in complete disagreement with ICE and the Renee Good situation, and I feel like that's enough to.
Oh, I mean, like
I would agree.
I agree. I'm just saying, like, if it is coming, when specifically talking about due process laws, like if we just bring up one case, but yes, I mean we can go through the plethora of examples of many different of situations where they have violated many different processes. Not only their own internal.
How did that Renee situation happen?
Okay, but like I'm just before we get to Renee, you asked about due process. As long as you're understanding that one case will in fact justify the claim that due process is being violated. You do understand that, right? So I don't want to go through this. Oh, can you name another? Oh, can you name another? Can you name another? Can you name another? Because then I'm just going to tell.
The case.
Okay, cool. Kilmore, Borrego, Garcia. Gnomes versus Kilmore.
Wasn't that Garcia guy? Isn't he still in what prison was that?
No, he's not. He's in the United States. This is
Salvador?
This is how much you haven't been paying attention. Kilmore Borrego Garcia was not only brought back,
so he's back in the U.S. All right, cool.
Yes, he was then. There were charges unsealed in Tennessee's Supreme Court. Were unsealed to charge him for the crimes that the United States, the president tried to allege that he committed, and then those charges were all dropped. And now they are seeking now they're actually seeking charges against the United States for prejudice and vindictive. Fuck, I forgot the full word for it, but that they were being vindictive against him.
Huh? Malicious, malicious and malicious.
Didn't that guy have a criminal history?
No, he didn't.
No,
that guy had a criminal history.
No, he
didn't.
No,
and they didn't. They failed to not only prove that they couldn't even substantiate their own case.
Howdy, Burn.
So,
good.
No, it's just like so. That's why I said like
I don't believe that guy did have a.
I don't care what you believe. I'm telling you about what actually happened. Right, your opinion means little when we're talking about court cases. Okay, The only opinion that I will ever care about when it comes to court cases is that of the Supreme Court justices. Their opinions and dissents are the only thing that I care about, because usually those actually still have factual evidence to support why they actually will say the way they do, or the dissent in why it will go a different way, right? Even in SCOTUS blogs, blog being the operative word of opinion, I will still take those over your opinion of believing that something happened when it didn't.
Yeah, if he has a criminal record, just show us what that record is, right? It would be that simple. And guys, yeah, let me swap out a new guest for Barbie, okay? Because I think
criminal
we have a few
record.
people
It was
request
spousal abuse.
Hold on. I'm looking for a new guest. And Victor, let me ask you, while I am doing this, what's the benefit of ICE? What are they doing for the country? That's a net benefit.
I mean, did you see the criminals that they're getting out of here? They're getting out murderers.
Oh, I
rapists,
love that you said that. I love that you said
all
that.
These
Terrific.
offenders.
Hold on, and Barbie, I do have to bring you down because I'm swapping you out for this.
Wait,
I
host,
appreciate you coming on up, Barbie. Yeah, hold on, L, hold on. All right, so
you can't let Manuel
let
his bloated bitch.
L, stop it! I'm not going to let you up here if you're just going to just take over the live. All right, Victor. Anyways, I love that you said that they're getting rid of schmurderers. Did you know that ICE has unalived more immigrants in this last year, 2025, than undocumented immigrants, unalived people?
That's 100% false.
It's absolutely accurate.
I would love to show you. Before I show you the
false.
numbers, hold on. Before I show you the numbers, if that were true, would you agree that that's a bad thing? Thank you so much for the gift. Would you agree that that's a bad thing, assuming that's true?
It would.
Right? That would be a bad thing, assuming that's true.
And
Victor, I will get to the stats. I will show you the stats. Do you think I would be speaking this confidently if I didn't have the data? But anyways, assuming it's true, and I will show you it, that would be a bad thing, right? I need you to acknowledge this before we move forward. That's a bad thing. It would
definitely. I mean,
if it's true, I will show you. Just answer it, yes or no. If they unalived more, Victor, just answer the question.
Let me explain myself.
It would be a bad thing, correct? Okay, it would be a bad thing, correct?
I mean, what are those people doing? What are those people doing in order to lose their life?
You're really asking that question. You're really asking what they did to lose their life.
Oh, I am, yes.
Okay, so
what
now
position are they putting themselves in?
So now you're coming up. These people were detained. These were the ones that were already detained. And the fact that you're doing this is wild to me, which means you don't really care about people being unalived or any of those things. You just don't like these immigrants being here. Because, yes, there was 29 unalivings.
No, that's false. That's crazy.
You don't even know the data, Victor. Victor, you get your sole information from Republican propaganda. You don't even know how to look up information. If someone held a pew-pew up to your head and told you, look up this information, you wouldn't know how to fuck to do it at all. You just wouldn't. There was 29 unalivings by undocumented immigrants last year. There was 32 unalivings by ICE towards immigrants. They unalive more than the immigrants, than undocumented immigrants unalive people. They're not doing a net benefit. They're just not. Where would you go to check that data, Victor?
Yeah. So what are they doing? Are they just getting unalived walking down the street? What's going on?
Victor, where would you go to check this
data? Some
data?
cases, yes.
Yeah. But where would you go to check this data?
Where would I go to check that data? I have no idea where I would go to check that data, if I'm going to be honest.
Wild. Don't you think that's problematic?
Where are you getting your information from? Pull it up on the panel.
Victor, don't you think that's problematic that you don't know that information? Or like that you don't know how to seek that information?
No, I think it's problematic if just one immigrant, someone that's not supposed to be in this country at all.
But if an
unalive somebody, that's already one too much, like you guys said, right?
If an ICE agent unjustifiably
that's already one too much, right? That's one case. You said all you need is one case.
Victor, if an ICE agent
I didn't say I didn't
unjustifiably, you got to stop talking over me. If an ICE agent unjustifiably unalives an immigrant, you don't seem to give a shit about that. You only care when it's one way, not the other way.
And no, I do care.
You don't, because
I'm asking you, what position do they put themselves in to get that outcome?
Why don't you ask that the other way? These immigrants these undocumented immigrants that unalived people. Hold on. These undocumented immigrants that unalived 29 people last year. What position did those victims put themselves in to have that happen? Let's blame them. What did they do? They must have done something, right?
That's a good question for somebody that wasn't even supposed to be here in the country. They're here illegally, so that's already one too much. Like you guys said, that's one case too much already.
But you don't
right?
care
these
about
people
these
that
because
undocumented
immigrants commit. Undocumented immigrants commit less crime per capita than U.S. citizens do. So if you truly care about crime,
well, yeah, there's a lot more U.S. citizens
per capita as a percentage. Do you understand that? I think you're not going to believe that either. Somebody else can talk. He's annoying me.
Yeah, Doug, I respect your platform. I'm not going to vote Trump. But the only reason why I might vote Trump or red again is people like Manuel who let their bloated bitch wear the pants in their relationship.
Why do I scare you? Why do I... So, MAGA, why are you guys such beta bitches that I intimidate you guys so much?
Doug,
is it because I'm that much better than you? That I am that much better than you as a man? That I am him? That you look up to me? That you think that you can punch up, not down, up to me? That you think that you have something on me? That's why you guys are laughable.
I'm short, so I'd probably have to punch up.
That's why you guys are laughable.
Laughable? I'm not intimidated by you. I would have to punch up because I'm pretty
Seems
short.
like you are.
Victor, Victor, the reason why I haven't interrupted when you were talking to Doug is because I don't think that you would actually be equipped to have a conversation about this.
True story.
I mean, you sound smart like any other Democrat, like, well educated, but when it comes to common sense, you have zero. That's the thing about you guys. Like, your whole ideology is not real.
Why are we at personal attacks? If you actually have information, if you actually have information behind you, Victor, why are you going to personal attacks? Because I haven't heard Manny or Olive or Doug do that a single time. Also, Doug, do you want to bring up another op since we only have one up here now since the other guy dropped?
Yeah. We actually don't have...
I mean, this guy hasn't brought up any information.
Yeah, that's cool, man. If you disagree with the background prompt, the context of it, you voted for Trump, you support him, etc., hit the request button at the bottom. Yeah, so Victor, I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is from Immigration and Customs Enforcement. All right, I think that's probably a good source. I would hope. So I'm going to show you how much we're unalive. 32, 2025. 2025 was the deadliest year for those in ICE custody. They were in custody. This wasn't like them going after people. They were already in custody, Victor. 32. And then I will show you how many undocumented immigrants unalived people that year, which I believe is 29. 32 is a higher number than 29. Right? Again, this is from the Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Valid source, I would say. Now, I'm going to go pull up the other one. It'll take me a minute. Somebody else can talk to you in the meantime. Man. All right. Somebody else if you want to talk to him.
Sure.
If you can. Sorry, I'm not.
Let's
put him on you.
All right. So
you're saying that they died in... So how did they die in ICE custody?
For a myriad of reasons. There was one case where there's a lawsuit coming forth because the individual unalived, ICE said that he had self-deleted, but witnesses who were also in detention said that ICE agents were depriving him of medications and stood on his back. That was one recent case. There was another gentleman who was deported, I believe, to Venezuela when he was terminal. He had been deprived medication for months, and his wife had reached out to immigration attorneys in the U.S. to get them involved because he was no longer allowed to make phone calls, and that was when the legal team found out that he was on a ventilator and in the hospital. He was deported in critical condition and then expired shortly after returning to his country of origin. There are so many fucking stories like this. There are a bunch of different reasons, but usually it has to do with us treating people not like humans, not providing them enough food or water, depriving them of medications. They're being treated like fucking animals. Get better conditions than the people who are in detention. And those are the ones we know about.
Didn't the detention centers get fixed? Wasn't it the Biden administration that had shitty?
And a judge just ruled today that the Trump administration that can no longer deny elected officials the right to tour them, which they had been doing. And every single time, this administration, what they do is they bring forth, they deny the law, they go against the law, and court cases have to be brought forward, and they have to go up to district courts before anything gets fucking done. And during that time, people lose their lives.
Okay, you guys said that they were unalived by ICE agents. This is completely different. And plus, the Biden
this is
administration,
people dying in ICE custody in detention centers. Yes, that's fucking terrible and should not be happening. And I'll be the first to say, like everybody else up here has said, I was against child separation, like family separation when that happened previously. I was glad that Biden was working really diligently to reunite families, but Trump put the kibosh on that program and left families that had not been reunited so that they still don't have any information. And there are still thousands of families that are separated.
didn't thousands of kids go missing underneath the Biden administration?
And not under the Biden administration, under the Trump administration.
No, under the Biden
administration. Under the Trump administration. And under the Biden administration, there were still, because it was under the same fucking policies, there were a continuation of that until Biden put policies in place to explicitly stop that and start reuniting families.
Victor, we've already established that you don't know how to look up information. You've already admitted it. So but Victor, you just spew things that you hear, things that sound good and that favor your side. And you have no idea if they're true or not. Victor, you already told me you don't know how to look things up.
Okay, so you
Let's
tell
go
me
back to this
claim.
claim. So you said what Chris said wasn't true, that it was under the Biden administration that thousands of kids went missing. Please provide that proof. Show us how you would do this.
Well, honestly, I forgot where I seen it, but
do you know how many children
very
were
fucking
detained?
Convenient.
Do you know how many children were detained by ICE in 2025? Just in 2025.
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
3,800. So much so that the administration put in a detained parent directive about how they would handle it if a parent was being detained. And in the majority of cases, it was either separate them and put them either separate them and put the child into child welfare services, or deport them, even if they had another parent in the country that was willing to take them and the children were U.S. citizens, which has happened a number of times.
Hey, Tammy, by the way, thank you for the 20. Hold on, time out. Tammy, thank you for the 20 on Venmo. I really appreciate that. Tammy in the chat. And guys, again, my pay link is right above my head right there. Never needed by any means, but you are welcome to show support that way. It'd be appreciated.
My source on that is ice.gov, by the way. You can look that up.
Yep. All of these things you can look up very easily on the ICE website.
Yo, I'll have to look it up. One thing I do know is, can you explain this to me? Because no one has been able to explain it to me. So, the Democrats are the party of slavery, right?
God damn it. Are we really going to have this conversation?
No, because I want to.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know what the definition of conservative is, or what conservatism means?
No, I don't know.
You don't know it at all? Let's read it. We're going to pull up the definition, okay? We're going to pull up the definition of conservative.
You've got 2 in queue, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
I got a couple of questions.
Okay, I will. Let me bring one of them up right now. All right, so the definition is averse to change or innovation and holding traditional values. That's what conservative is, okay? Now let's type in progressive. Progressive definition. Do you know what the definition of that is? Okay, I'll take that as
no. I don't know
a person advocating or implementing social reform or new ideas. Okay, so back when slavery was around, do you think it was a traditional value to conserve that or to hold on to that? Do you think that would be a conservative value to keep that tradition?
No.
You don't think that would be a conservative value? Would it be a progressive value to move forward and change and look for reform? Would that be a progressive value then?
Yeah.
How so?
Because you're ending that. So
the ending of it would be progressive, correct?
Because the Republican Party started to be against
Victor,
that, right?
Victor. The ending of slavery would be progressive, right? Because by definition, they're advocating or implementing social reform or new ideas. That would be progressive, correct?
Yes.
Great, I love it. So we're talking about ideology here. So it doesn't matter to the fucking party. I'm not married to the party. I just vote for a party that holds more of my values, right? And Democrats don't have much of it today, but they have some. All I'm trying to say is that was a progressive thing, as you said, right? So if we were alive back then, I would have voted for the Republicans because they were more
But the Republican Party started to end slavery.
Cool.
Even after slavery,
Great. It was a progressive
Democrats
idea.
were against that.
Victor, great. It was a progressive idea. Victor!
Democrats were against that, like all throughout history.
Christ. It was a progressive idea, as you admitted. I don't care about the name of the team. If overnight Republicans became more progressive today and Democrats became very conservative, I would just vote Republican. I don't care about the name of them, dude. I care about the ideas that they have.
Exactly. I'm the same way. I would say I'm both Democrat.
No, you're not, because you're going by the name of it.
No. Victor? Like you said, the ideology to me, your guys' ideology doesn't make sense. I believe in Democrats and Republicans. I would say I'm both.
That ideology helped free slaves. So it does make sense. You've already admitted it does.
Victor,
that ideology led to a lot of social reform.
The modern day Democrat.
I don't want to keep talking about this topic.
Even the modern day Democrat, it's all garbage. It's just one big lie. It's manipulating
I'm going to bring
children.
up another guest. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
It's why, because I'm going to expose you guys. Like,
We're
so Victor,
exposed.
how many?
Victor,
what's some Victor?
Talking about objective reality.
Victor, what is the percentage of black people voting for the Democratic Party?
I'm not sure.
What do you think?
What does that even matter?
It very much matters when you're talking about slavery, and you're talking about the Civil Rights Act, and you're talking about the Voting Rights Act. What is the percentage of black people that vote for the Democratic Party?
Because you guys act like you guys are against that.
Oh my God!
I'm not sure. I'm gonna say 30%.
Do you think it's 30%?
Around 30%, yeah.
It's over 86% on average. 86% in total. Within black women, it's over 90%. Black men is over 80%, but in total, it's over 86. It's over 86% of all black Americans vote Democrat in some either local or federal election.
Proves my point even more.
So, do you think that you know better than the black Americans who overwhelmingly vote Democrat. You think you know better than 80% of Black Americans.
100%, because I'm not indoctrinated.
I see.
I can
So
see the bullshit and lies.
you're telling me that you know what's best, that you, as an immigrant in this country, as you stated, you know what's best for the black community in America.
To stop voting.
I see. Yeah, your proximity to white is leading you to this.
What are you talking about?
And that's all that means. Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about. So, Indy, let's go ahead and have a conversation.
Wait, before we do, you know what's super interesting about his followers? He follows a Confederate account. Confederate AI.
I am so surprised.
Go look it up. It's funny. They talk about rednecks. They make fun of rednecks. Go look up the channel. It's hilarious.
You don't even know the real meaning of redneck.
I had more questions for him, but the problem is that I don't think that he'd be able to answer them genuinely. So that's why I'm like moving on. This is
okay.
Let's introduce Indy, guys.
I just want to make sure we brought that up before we got too far off of that, because that was certainly a red flag.
Let's.
He's a giant red flag.
Real.
Hey, can you guys? Yeah,
you don't. Can you define what my idea? First off, what is my ideology? What is my personal ideology? What do I prescribe as?
This is modern day Democrat ideology. I'll tell you.
No. What do I prescribe as? Not what is the Democratic Party that you have this notion is, right? What do I as Manuel? What do I prescribe as?
I don't know. You tell me. If you're a Democrat, I'll tell you what
I'm not. So why do you think I'm a Democrat?
Because, you can tell you're a Democrat. I guarantee you, as a man, what's the difference of a man and a woman? You probably can't. You probably don't know.
You're a transphobe.
I'm not transphobe.
You can go ahead and drop him now.
Can you guys hear me?
No, you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. I can hear you.
We couldn't hear you when you were like 40 miles away from your phone.
All of a sudden, this is a conversation you guys don't want to have. That's weird.
Okay. Yeah, Victor.
I do think that's odd.
Okay,
yeah,
let's introduce. Shut up. Indy, how are you, Indy?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Good, man. I just need to know your age before we move forward.
34.
Okay, and you voted for Trump or support him or anything like that?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Okay, all right, Victor. I'm gonna drop you just because. Okay, maybe we can. All right. Maybe we can change topics a little bit. Is there something that's on your mind, or if you wanted to speak towards the prompt, something that you disagree with? And I am going to bring up another opposition, by the way, guys. I am looking for more. I like to have panels, so we can have more. Okay.
I mean,
yeah. So go ahead, Andy. Go ahead.
Listen. I don't know what you were talking about before I came in on the last thing.
Here is that.
But
what if Mr. Trump went to Epstein's island?
Oh, Jesus Christ! App, hold on, Andy, 1 second. App, are you opposition? Do you vote for Trump or support him?
Excuse me, man. This is my podcast. It's called Tales from the Rectum.
Okay, see ya. All right, Andy. So, what a day, guys!
You get weird people.
I don't.
That was interesting.
Andy, so what did you want to speak towards? What prompted you to join?
POV is back in queue.
Gosh.
I mean, listen. I think everything you got up there is wrong, but I mean.
Well, tell us why.
I mean, listen. I feel like you guys, the Dems, the libs, you guys are the unscientific people.
Okay, go ahead and explain why.
You go off a lot of pseudoscience. You guys like a lot of pseudoscience.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and give an example.
I mean, like the trans stuff, right? I mean, like when you go around,
we'll talk about it.
You say like gender, right? I mean, that's not a real thing.
Wait, gender's not a real thing.
Nah, it was made up by a guy.
It's a psychosocial. It's a psychosocial schema.
You may want to break down your words a little bit further. Indy likes to pretend he knows big words, but he really doesn't. I just want to make it
very clear. I do want to make it very clear that every word ever is made up. Every word ever spoken is made up.
I'm a pseudo-intellectual. Oh, come on now.
Yeah. So if you want to talk about gender, let's fucking go. But I think you're going to be. I think you're going to be. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna last long.
It's not a real thing. It's made up by a guy, right?
What's the guy's name that made up the word gender?
Jim Money.
Jim Money?
Something Money. It is Money.
It's not Jim.
It's not Jim. I didn't get the first name right. I got the last name
But
right.
Indy, that doesn't mean anything. Again, every word ever is made up.
AFC president?
No, it's a made up by. I'm saying
Indy.
it's look.
Indy, every word ever is made up.
Yeah,
Tell us
that's
why
true.
it's not
That's true.
Great. So tell us why gender's not a thing.
And by the way, once you're done with that, I've got some follow up on John
For sure.
Money.
John Money. Okay.
Hey, Jin,
okay.
John, same thing, right?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, so tell us why gender's not a real thing.
Look. These guys who come up with these social schemes, right? They're just nerds who need a job, and so they come up with
nerds who need a job. Like I like paying bills personally.
Oh, thank you, Gabby. This is cool.
That's cool.
Everybody needs a job.
We got bills to pay.
That's
that's
capitalism,
cool.
man. That's capitalism.
but-
You need a job. I need a job. Manny need a job. I love Chris.
Yeah. But here's the thing. It's not really. Look. Prior to him inventing that, what did we call?
He did not invent it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
He coined the term.
Okay, so here's
Coining
the
and
thing.
inventing is not the same thing.
Yeah,
it's pretty much
even
the same
coin the
thing.
term.
It's not.
He did not coin the term.
Okay, so if I coin the term,
that's like saying somebody invented like chromosomes or something. No, it was a discovery. It was
no.
Like,
chromosomes and gender are not the same thing. You
no
can't
shit.
compare those
No
two.
shit.
No
it was
shit.
An analogy. It was a fucking analogy.
No, but that's not a good analogy.
Okay, if you're going to ask,
Oh
if you're
my God.
going to pose the question of who developed the concept, it was not John Money. In fact, it was more popularized by Robert Stoller. However, gender identity is just a term to describe the psychosocial schema of gender.
Yeah. Psychosocial schema of gender.
Yes.
Right.
Can you
First off,
spell
it doesn't
any
even
of
make
those
any
words?
sense.
Can you spell any of those words, Indy?
Why do I have to?
No, I don't want you to spell it. I want to be nicer to you, Indy. In order to have any type of conversation with this, right? I want you to be able to not only just articulate these words, but I want you to be able to understand these words. Can you define that?
Psychosocial schema.
Mm-hmm.
It's a psychological social schematic of
that's not a definition, by the way.
Yeah, it is psychosocial schematic
you can't
of
use,
orientation, gender orientation.
You can't use the full terms to define the term itself. That's not how definitions work.
But
that's not how definitions work. You can't say the sun is the sun. Like that's not how definitions work. So I'm going to need you again because this is
the sun.
This is again. I need you to define that word.
Look. Psychological, social.
We're already off to a bad.
Yeah, this is already off the rails. Nope, that's not what it is.
It's psychological social schemes. You're saying
it's not a scheme.
Oh, you could be.
Do you know what a schema? Do you know what a schema is? We'll start there. Do you know what a schema is?
It's like a blueprint or something.
That's close.
This is terrible. It
is like a blueprint.
You said you wanted to be nice to him.
I don't know why you wanted to, man.
It's a pattern of thought or behavior that organizes categories of information and the ways that they interrelate. Okay.
Yeah, like a blueprint.
Sort of. So it's like sort of.
No, moment. I'm always gonna reduce it down to simple terms of a blue collar work.
And do you know that?
Here's the thing: like people and the way they think and the way their brains and bodies interact, that can't be fully distilled down. Like you couldn't say, "Hey, Doug, let's take Doug and distill him down to like 5 words." You can't do that. He's a bit more complex than that.
Do you know
complicated?
Do you know what that would be called if you were to try and take a very highly complex idea and as you say, quote, Indy quote here, distill it down? Do you know what that's called?
Distill. I didn't say distill it. I said distill.
Awesome. Do you know what that's called?
Reductionism.
No, it's called Jesus fuck. It's called common sense. This is the issue where people say common. No, I'm still talking,
cool.
Andy. I know that you thought I stopped,
Doug,
but
damn it,
you
missed the
your
gift.
Was there a gift? God damn it! Sorry,
Yeah,
Gabby,
it was like a little
but thank you,
dancing
Gabby.
blue
Fuck.
animal.
Sorry.
It was really cute.
So this is the
All right.
issue in
Oh, well.
Indy.
But I'm keeping it simple. Though.
No, you're not. No, the problem is that's the problem, Indy. Keeping it simple, common sense. We are talking about highly intellectual, highly complex topics, and you are trying to keep it simple. You're trying to common sense things, right? Common sense. That doesn't work in high. I'm still talking, Indy. I know you have this motherless behavior going on, but like you need
we
to
can
relax.
banter though.
So
I'm polite,
no, there
though.
is no. We're not bantering about people's existence. I'm not going to rift one with you about people living in existing in this world and have this back and forth kind of chit chat about why you think that the people that exist shouldn't exist. Like, yeah, that's motherless behavior and that's like anti-intellectual as fuck, right? I'm not about to do that with you. Okay.
I'm not, but hold on. I'm not saying they shouldn't exist. I want them to exist.
I don't think you
think
understood what it said. Go ahead.
Look. If you can't make it simple, I don't think you understand what's going on.
I fully understand. As a trans person, I fully understand what's going on.
I think it's actually the exact opposite. If you have to simplify it, then you are missing you are missing so much nuance that you don't actually grasp the gravity of the situation.
Simplifying it, I think, demonizes people and minimizes who they are.
Exactly.
But I'm not demonizing anybody.
No,
I'm
you
not
are though.
advocating
trying to distill us down.
I'm not distilling you down. I'm distilling the topic down.
Okay. Are rights being taken away from topics or from people?
People. I guess.
People.
But
No, not you guess.
I'm not
it's
in policy though. I don't write policy. I'm not.
It's not about what you
write.
write. It's about what you supported with your vote.
Yeah, but I only had two options, though. I mean, two viable
and one
options.
of them was against my existence, and the other was not.
Yeah, but hold on. One moment, though.
No, that's not the point of equivocation. Like, hey, does this person get to exist or no?
No, you would still exist. What are you talking about? You talking about that? You think they're gonna like put you in a camp or something?
They've talked
actually
about
been
it.
talking about that. Yes.
I
My access to
remember hearing
medication
this.
has been limited. Trump rolled back protections against me as far as medical discrimination as well. I actually have multiple friends that are close to me that have had to move to other countries because they were banned from getting access to medications that were saving lives. And yeah, that's what they had to do.
I mean, he talked about opening mental asylums today.
Yep.
This man is.
Did he?
He rolled back the laws that were opposed to mental institutions, and he's explicitly talked about committing people who are autistic, like also me. Ha! Yay! So it's not one thing; it'll be the other. That's before we get into the disabilities.
That was.
I mean, but here's the thing, right?
Other
You just
disabilities.
said you're autistic, right?
I am.
Aren't I supposed to tell you that you're autistic? Not you tell me you're autistic.
What? What did you wait? Say that sentence again.
Why would you tell first? What? No, I don't even want to. Don't even answer that. We're not.
No, we don't.
What? But I'm supposed to.
No, you're not supposed to do shit. No,
I'm supposed to notice if you're autistic.
Indy, do you think you know me better than I know myself?
But if you're autistic, how
that's
do
a
you
question.
know
I'm
the
asking you a
extent of your
question.
autism?
Do you think, whether it's related to my being a trans person or whether it's related to my autism or any of my other disabling conditions, do you think that you know me better than I know me?
No, I never said that. That's not the claim.
You
I
just
made.
said I should be the one telling you.
No. Listen. Hold on.
No.
When people
seriously,
say,
do you think anybody else that's either like my fellow panelists or Doug, do you think any of them are neurodivergent if you're supposed to be the one who tells us versus us knowing about it ourselves, or I don't know, working with fucking medical professionals?
No. One moment. You say
if you know us so well.
Whoa. Can I speak? May I speak,
Go ahead.
ma'am? Is that all right? Do you
ma'am.
identify as a ma'am? Did
Not
I get
a
your
ma'am.
pronouns?
Not a ma'am.
Indy, when you don't know someone's pronouns, do you not think that there is something that another pronoun that you could use?
That's why I just asked.
Could you possibly use they them?
I'm being polite. Look.
Right. And if you don't know, instead of first mispronouns and using the wrong pronouns and then say, "Oh, I didn't mean that." Couldn't you just say they them? Fuck, my dad is nearing 70. He grew up in fucking fucking Louisiana. His family went to Missouri and Alabama, and my dad can say they them, but it seems like MAGA is just so adverse to saying they them.
I mean, it sounds like demonic possession. It sounds like something out of the Bible.
Indy can't read either, because if you're gonna read Chris's bio, you could see that in general. But again, I don't. You can't read in general. I don't. No, you cannot. You can barely write a book that you have in your bio. The thing I don't understand is you wanted to talk about gender. And you couldn't understand words you were saying there.
I did understand the words.
And then I'm still talking, Indy, right? Words are still coming out of my mouth?
Oh, but I was going to say something.
Words are still coming out of my mouth?
Dude, Indy. Goddamn.
And then you pivoted to stuff like autism and stuff like that. I don't even think you know what you want to talk about.
Guys, keep tapping and sharing.
No.
And if you're
I do know what I wanted to talk about.
God damn it, shut your mouth. If you are opposition, please hit the request button at the bottom of the screen. Definitely give Chris a follow, Olive a follow, Manny a follow. If you guys can show them some support, that would be terrific. Gifts go a long way. Again, it's not needed, but it is appreciated. My pay link is right there. Same deal. It does help me continue doing these things, guys, for sure. But it's not needed or expected. You can show support by tapping, sharing, engaging in the comments, all that fun stuff.
You skipped me.
Well, I don't want people to follow.
No. See, that's a gift.
Thank you for the gift. If you guys notice, I always tell people to follow the friendlies, not the ops. What were you saying, Chris?
It was the gift that showed up before when I was like, Doug.
I just thought
that
it was very cool.
Yeah,
it was very cool. All right, we got a new guest, Michael. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
And I'll promise to stop being distracted, guys. I know I get distracted so fucking easily. I got to work on it.
Would you like me to diagnose you?
Here. I'll do this. I'll play with this.
What happened to your fidget spinner?
I haven't. I start getting fixated on things, and then I lose. It's really a problem.
Doug got hit with that tism stick.
It's fine outside of this, but I can't just lose focus of the live because I start doing something for 20 minutes and like, oh shit, I'm on a live stream.
Right.
All right. Anyways, Michael, how old are you? You already said your age?
19.
Oh, all right. What year were you born?
2005.
Oh my gosh, your reception is horrible.
Yeah. Try speaking again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Did you vote for support Trump or anything like that? Fuck. It's probably going to be a no-go with you, man.
Yes,
again,
I
guys,
do.
we are looking for opposition. If you disagree with the background prompt. Michael, I don't know about you. Just take care. Have a good rest of your day. Work in your Wi-Fi. Gemini, hello.
Hello. Is my reception better or is my reception better?
Your reception is, well, it's better than the other guy, but, you know.
Yeah.
All right, I don't got MAGA internet, so I'm good.
All right. I am only looking for opposition, by the way, so do you disagree with the background prompt, the context of it, at least, or voted for Trump or anything like that?
Nope, nothing like that. I want to ask Indy a question, but I'm respecting the panel because I'm pretty sure you guys.
I'm trying to, because I don't want to have too many friendlies because it looks like we're trying to bully them and all that stuff.
All good. You can drop me if you need to.
No, you're good, man.
That's what I
Take
do.
care. Okay.
What do you mean?
Thanks for being a friendly.
Yeah, for sure. POV is back in the request box. That's probably going to be a no. Sorry, you were up here for like an hour, 2 hours, something like that. You got a lot of airtime.
He also said I attacked somebody. He said in the comments that I personally attacked somebody when that person attacked Olive. So I just, it's also interesting. I just have that question. Like, what did I do to attack somebody?
Not only that, didn't he say some pretty goddamn
gross,
xenophobic and just gross things? It was him, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And
good, man.
I want to put it on a topic about Trump and not this whatever Indy thinks is going on here, right? So Indy, no entrapment here. Indy, How do you square away that Trump has sold Venezuelan oil to Qatar and then put that money in a bank that only he controls?
Oh,
I mean, listen, I think it's really good. I don't think it's that bad.
What did I say, Indy?
You said, how do I square it?
Square.
Oh my God.
You said, how do I square that
How
he
do I
sold the
circle the
oil
square,
to
guys?
Qatar and he put it in a bank that only he controls, right?
Yes.
And I said, I think it's pretty good.
Why do you think that a bank that only the president of the United States controls
Because look, if we're gonna do neo-colonialism, right? If the president is putting money away, right? If he's getting spoils of war, that means you, the foot soldier, should also get some spoils of war. That's how I think about it.
Hey, Manny, check your messages. Manny, check your messages.
You should get,
Why are you messaging my man, Doug?
You should get some gold
it's
or
very
something.
appropriate. It's very PG rated.
Maybe he's gonna split some of that oil with the troops.
No. He's just going to keep the money
Splitting
himself.
oil with
the money from the oil.
No, he's not going to do shit for the
When
troops.
has that
You
ever
don't know
happened?
that, though.
When has that ever happened in U.S. history?
Well, hold on. It does.
Hey, Doug,
happen.
when you were serving, right? When you were serving
Did you get oil?
Did you get oil from the U.S. military, Doug?
Oil money.
Oil? What do you mean
How's
by
that oil money?
Give you oil?
I was not given oil.
No, you weren't.
No, I was not given.
I
But
just
you
got
got
that-
hazard pay if you went overseas, right?
Not always.
I-
Depends on where you're
It
stationed.
depends on where you are and all that, but yeah, some people do get hazard pay for sure.
Yeah. See, I was in the military. so I know.
No, that's not what he said.
Oh my God,
What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ, son of cracker.
Like at least POV. Like what the fuck? I feel like we are so far removed from reality right now with this guy.
Back to
I just
reality. Oh, the
No,
goat's
what
back.
I'm saying is this right here, right? He's
You're not
setting the
saying
example,
shit,
right?
dude.
So he's saying,
He also is talking about taking over the rest of the North and South America. Like,
Yeah,
are
that's
you cool
cool.
with that? No new wars? Do you understand? Okay, first of all, do you understand why the Geneva Convention exists? Let's start there. Do you understand
to
why?
prevent war crimes and stuff.
Do you know what country triggered the need for the Geneva Convention?
No.
Canada.
I see you,
Oh.
Phoebe.
That's great. I mean, they were pretty.
No,
Canada has some pretty
They were
atrocious
committing
troops.
what are now war crimes, are now called war crimes. And this was to be like, hey, so about those things that you did to the prisoners, we can't do those things anymore. They were like,
Oh, so you're saying we should
Doug,
be scared
I
of
questioned
Canada?
what you questioned.
I'm saying we should be fucking scared of Canada. Like, it is very cold and very desolate and shit that happens up
Well,
there.
ma'am,
Like, they just seem really
Stop
nice,
calling
but if you
her. Stop
fuck with
calling Chris
them.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay,
How many
but
times has
here's
Chris
the thing.
told you? How many times has
Yeah,
Chris
do you
told
want me?
What-
Do you want me to call you out every fucking time?
Hold on a moment.
Like-
All right, Chris.
Yes.
Here's the thing. In 2023, the under Joe Biden, we added Canada and Australia to the U.S. Geological Survey of
Okay.
minerals. So
At any point during the Biden administration, were we trying to take over other countries, including Canada?
yes. That was the
No,
point.
we were
It was
not.
under Joe Biden.
No, we were not. The U.S.
No. Maybe
Geological
you're
Survey
not
is
aware
not
of it,
the
though.
same as arresting and detaining leaders from other countries and then saying we're going to flat out buy other countries.
But he did though. He
No,
did
no, no, no,
detain
no.
the leader
But
of another country.
Joe
What leader
Biden,
did he detain? What leader?
Honduras.
former president of Honduras, who said that he was going to import all of the white powder to rug
Well,
all
Trump
of the
said
gringos.
he didn't
He
do
was
that, though.
convicted. He was convicted of those charges by the DOJ, and then Trump let him off. He got a pardon
Okay,
under
but-
Trump. So yeah, about those whole rugs coming into the country.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
but see,
Indy,
you're
you
wrong,
just
though,
lied.
Chris.
Indy, you just lied.
How did I lie?
What did Joe Biden do?
He extradited the president of Honduras.
No.
Former
Canada.
president.
No. Canada and Australia. What did Joe Biden do?
Added them to the USGS in 2023.
What is
August
the
2023.
USGS?
U.S. Geological Survey.
What does that do?
It's a database of all the minerals and stuff.
So, why did you bring that up?
Well, if you add the minerals that we took over Canada,
You
in
can hear him
2023.
smiling too. There's no way he believes this shit. I can hear him
Never heard of
smiling.
AUKUS
I'm literally.
I hear it too.
It's science. It's
AUKUS. You ever heard of
science
AUKUS?
program.
Australia.
So
that's
It's not
U.S.
removing leaders.
No, so the USGS, we were doing making deals with other countries to use their minerals so we can wean off of the minerals that we're getting from China. Which is why in 2024, specifically in December 2024, we put restrictions on China, and then China came back and put restrictions on us underneath Biden's administration because we were trying not to use China for the mineral. So, no, we didn't. You put them on a USGS to take over their country. We were making trade deals with them.
No. That's your opinion.
No,
it's not my opinion. It's a fact. I literally
No,
Googled it, which is why I said you lied. Because I literally Googled the USGS.gov and found the investment of over $74 million in federal and state partnership for critical mineral mapping in those areas in 2022, mind you. So you lied.
But it was added in 2023.
You lied.
What did I lie about?
We didn't take over those countries.
Yeah, we didn't.
Okay, but here's the thing.
It was to get off of Chinese rare minerals, which I think you would also agree is a risk to U.S. security.
Yeah. It's very big
We didn't
risk.
take over those countries, though.
No.
Admit that, right?
Hold on, ma'am.
No, not
Chris,
a ma'am.
Chris. Hold on.
fuck's
Hold on.
sake.
It's a habit. Chris.
You don't
you're,
know.
You're
That
laughing.
was a smile and a laugh. If I were to troll,
No,
I
I
would
didn't
actually
do that
what
on
he's
purpose.
doing because
I didn't do it on purpose. I have honor.
I
feels
have
really
this
on
much
purpose.
patience left with you. I have this much patience left with you.
Chris.
Guys, I'm looking for opposition. If you voted for Trump, please hit the request button at the bottom.
You guys don't understand the significance of what's going on.
Yeah, we
sure.
do. And Manny just described it in detail. Are you
He
familiar
didn't
with
describe
the DP?
it. He just Googled it. I've been studying it for a while, though.
Then would you have said misinformation, Indy? Would you have been able to not say proper information if you've studied this shit?
I didn't say anything, Miss. What did I say that was misinformation?
You said that we took over those countries. Are you familiar with the DPA?
Okay, that is my.
Are you
that
familiar
is my.
with the DPA?
The
D is in
DP
Delta, P is in and Patrick, A is in Alpha.
What is DPA? I don't know what that is.
Defense Protection Act.
I don't know what it is. I haven't studied that.
For fuck's sake. And yet it has to do with minerals.
And you stop saying you haven't studied that. You haven't studied anything, Indy.
Yeah, if you had done the research.
You had to Google the USGS. You just Googled it.
If you had done the research, even 3 minutes worth of research, which Manny has clearly done far more than you have, because otherwise you would have recognized what DPA was right off the fucking bat.
You just looked it up.
You can't
Chris.
know. I actually knew what it was.
I almost can't do this.
Well, that's why when you said USGS, I immediately said yes. The geological.
I'm playing Webkins right now.
Yeah, I was I was doing my little Nitsy game on my phone as well. So I was not Googling at all. I just there's a lesbian geologist that I follow, so I was familiar with some of the policies.
But can I?
Because I follow attractive lesbians on the app.
But can I also say that this is still indie?
I am a queer person who has very specific motivations.
But can I just say that this is also indie still being anti-intellectual?
Correct.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
110%.
I'm not
the fact that I will explain. You're going to say, how am I? So the fact that I openly admitted saying that I looked up your claim, not what USGS is, that I openly admitted that I looked up your claim and I found that your claim was false, right?
You didn't find my claim was false. You just
I did.
Find
The fact that I did that and you said that I had to look it up is being anti-intellectual. That is the issue, that you believe that that person who is looking stuff up, who is saying, I don't believe that to be true. Let me go and see this. Or, what actually happened? Let me go and look into this. Let me go and read off of the USGS.gov website and look into the deals that were created and why we were moving the way we were moving underneath the Biden administration. You, in fact, said, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you have to go and Google it. So you don't actually know anything. That is, in fact, anti-intellectual. That is a form of anti-intellectual.
Call Mark Carney the governor.
Why are you moving away now?
But hold on. No. This is germane to the topic the point you just made.
No, it's not. Not
yes,
at all.
It is.
Did you just say germane to the topic?
Mark Carney. Why did he call him the governor? Why is he calling him the governor?
Because Trump's not smart. Duh.
Or it could be he's actually the governor of Canada.
No, he's not the fucking governor of Canada.
How do you not? How do you know that though?
Prove it.
Well, I know that because that's public information. Okay.
No, it wouldn't be public information. You don't know if there's not a secret tree or not.
We don't.
I can't do this anymore.
Canada.
Yeah, no, you can.
I can't do this anymore.
But he called him the governor of Canada.
Bye, Indy. Step in my
I gotta drop him. I can.
Can we please, come the fuck on?
No.
I almost if he and Ethan were on a panel together.
Oh God. But Ethan's more bearable though. Like, I mean, he does have some crazy.
Wait, which Ethan?
The conspiracy theory one. Yeah,
Doug, you don't.
If Indy,
I would prefer talking to him, to be honest.
Hell, I would take HVAC over Indy.
I see. Here's the thing, though. I don't mind HVAC, and I know most people hate him. Out of all the ops, I don't really mind him too much.
He doesn't gish gallop as much as he used to. He's gotten better.
Yeah. Now there's a few ops that I don't mind.
Fruit mouth shut.
HVAC would be one of them.
Speaking of ops, you guys get out of my message requests.
Oh damn!
I can when I went to go and check on Doug's message, I can tell that I'm getting new message requests when my stuff is at the top of my DMs. Y'all, you can't have me. You can't afford me. Nobu's too expensive. I'm red bottoms. It's not about Gucci. It's about that LV. Y'all can't do that shit. Y'all can't even pronounce it right. I say Louis Vuitton. Y'all say Louis Vuitton. Like, we're not on the same level, bro.
That's just rude.
You also my goodness. Have the best girlfriend in the whole wide world, and you wouldn't pick them anyways.
Facts.
Guys, if you enjoy the live, click the red follow button in the top left. Give all the people on the panel a follow. Please go to my YouTube and subscribe to me over there. It's Dougielifts. And I am thinking about changing that name, by the way. It was suggested to me that I probably should have a name more related to politics and not a fitness one.
No, keep it. No, fuck it. You give hope to me that some gym bros aren't bad.
But listen, though, if I want to be able to grow a YouTube channel, it probably might be good that I have, a political name. Right?
Sure.
I mean, listen, it's not too late to change it. I just
Doug does politics.
You're gonna break my heart, Doug.
I don't know. I just
you can have both.
It's just for the sake of just making it more findable.
I'm giving you shit, right?
No, I know.
Okay. Yeah, Monica's name's not political.
Nope.
Mine's not.
That does very political, though.
How is that duh political? I can't with you.
Diablo.
There's a lot I can do with the D. Doug Pololith.
I mean,
there's a lot that you.
Damn, that's
wow,
pretty good.
You're gonna get some. You really want to have your DMs hopping now.
There is a lot.
All the things you can do with the
Doug
D.
Polylifts.
Polylifts. That's pretty.
Wow.
Pretty good, I think, right?
Everybody's so creative.
Doug does politics. Doug debates.
There you go.
I mean, that's a double D. But
Go for the triple.
Oh wow. Oh my.
Doug does politics. Dougie does politics. There's options, guys. There's options. But here's the thing. Nobody really calls me Dougielifts. That's my handle, right? It's just Doug.
We call you Dougie when we're talking around, outside of you.
Yeah, when we're talking shit, we call you Dougie.
That is true.
We're out on the streets, on the TikTok streets.
Yeah, me and Monica will call each other. Did you hear the shit that Dougie just?
Oh, we like Dougie. Because if we say Doug, everybody's like, "Who's Doug?" Like Dougie, like and then what is it, Buzzy, and then we'll be like, "You mean Good Boy Dougie?" And it's like, that
one, that Dougie. Good boy Dougie with the beard.
What is he? What does she call him? Is something good boy.
Purebred good boy.
By the way,
purebred good boy.
Your mustache looks like if two capybaras were trying to kiss one another.
Capybaras is crazy.
What do you mean by that?
Everybody loves capybaras.
It looks like capybaras.
It's okay. Everyone loves capybaras.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
You can't not love. Everybody loves capybaras. So if it's gonna look like anything, we're gonna end up on capybara talk now, which is fine by me.
Maybe that's the sign I should probably get medication.
No, I mean, everybody agrees with you. I think you're spot on.
Look at that. Wow, people actually agree with me once. What the fuck, guys? You agree with me when I'm on Doug's live, but not my own? This is crazy.
For once. It's crazy.
That's... fuck you, Doug.
You said it.
They do have a capybara ranch in Phoenix. There's also, Peabody, there's also the Sugar Glider Rescue. And there's a tortoise sanctuary that I'm very familiar with that's south of town.
I'm not beard shaming.
No, that's mustache.
You're mustache shaming.
Yeah, mustache commentary. Which, by the way, everybody loves capybaras. It was not shaming.
Mustache commentary.
It's not beard shaming or mustache shaming. I don't know. I got nothing. And by the way, the person who called me a name in the DMs, if you're gonna say something, if you're gonna talk shit, say it to my face on a fucking panel.
Manny, I just saw your comment back. Yeah, so Manny, I just wanted you to trap him because it looked like everything that you told him about Trump, you would say it's a good thing. So I wanted you to give something like that Trump did, but say Biden did it. So he would say it's a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like,
I could get
trap people very easily with it. Yeah, or the
now
other
you're
way
talking
around.
politics with my man, Doug. How fucking no, I'm kidding.
And as the
this is going to be the start of a very nice slide into my DMs between.
So now you're gonna have to pick your new favorite bromance, babe.
I did see some Short King comments for you, Doug. The comments are very supportive of
how
you
short
as a Short
are
King.
you, Doug?
It's simply just DJ. He can't get it out of his mind because he thought I was 6'5" for some reason.
How tall are you?
I'm not. I'm 5'8", and apparently that's very, very short.
Doug?
It's only DJ that makes those comments because he's just very let down by it.
I mean, I will say that I did assume that you were somewhere hovering around the 5'11", 5'10".
No, but hey, that's the camera for you.
I'll just after the banana yesterday in Crystal's live, did you get that account back?
I didn't get bananaed. I got dropped because Mia was trying to protect me from getting bananaed.
Okay.
I was doing just fine. We were just talking about how we can, make money off of Mega Men.
Oh, I know. Like the pics, by the way, the pics that you were showing, the one with the purse and the martini with the skin color, that one. Like I had nightmares about
the pocket chain martini, or what was it? The pocket chain coin purse martini.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. That was
a lot of shit happens when you're at work, babe.
Yeah, that was a moment.
I go on the rain. I go offline sometimes, and then I jump back and I just say random shit.
I had a bunch of dentist appointments, and then I was on pain meds by the time that live was going on, and I was like, well, this is interesting. I can't look away from this.
Doug, it's like old times. You, me, Manny, and you and Chris are awkwardly like third and fourth wheeling.
That's
Oh my God.
What do you mean? We used to do date on Doug's lives. Don't lie.
Yeah, we played.
Who could get up first?
We played rock paper scissors on his live one.
Yeah,
while Doug and
Jeff were talking to the farmer.
We were talking about farming.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I remember that. Before I go, because I do have to do work. I just wanted, because we're trying to get everyone out to vote. Everybody, I don't know because I did say it last time. So everyone knows 2016. Yep, 2016 has started. 2026 though has more so started than 2016. The election, midterms are here. Special elections are happening. If you do not know, they have been happening. Virginia had one of their last ones. Special elections. This is special election wise. Virginia is a full trifecta of blue. They just won their another state house seat. GA had their special election. They're going to do a runoff. It didn't get to 50%, so it's doing a runoff. But the Democrat did get. Looks like all the votes are in. The Democrat got 36.9% of the votes. There was 5 Republicans running against that person, which is why there's a runoff currently. The Dem got 7.9K. The Republican got 4.5K. So if you're in GA district, and this is your state and local here, not federal. If you're in GA Senate 18, District 18, you have an election. You will have another one. It's a runoff on February 13th, I believe it is. There are several elections going on the 27th of next week as well. So just like everyone, check your stuff. If you don't have an election, double check. If you seriously don't have an election, someone around you does. Like, please go out and vote. It's like it does start with your state and local. If you feel disenfranchised, if you feel like your vote doesn't matter, your vote does matter, especially in a state and local. Please go out and vote. That is how you will make the most change. This even goes to the Republicans. If you seem to be upset with the pothole in your street because of something that California is doing, like, nope, that's your mayor that you don't know the name of. Like, go out and vote. Like that's you guys. Your state and local is very important. There's 73 special elections in total in 2026. There's like 36 governors. I don't know how many mayors because I didn't really count that. There's over 400 mayors in total in this fucking. Anyways, like there's tons of elections happening in 2026. Go out and vote. Do not wait till November. You have elections now.
Thank you, Manny. Yeah, I guess I'm going to wrap this up. Although I may want to do my raw milk and seed oil live after this because I'm not really ready for bed. But I feel like doing my one-on-one things. Alex, you want to go ahead?
With what?
Any last words? I'm going to end it. Sorry, I decided in my head that I'm ending the live, and I just assumed you guys heard my thoughts.
Not yet.
I don't know. I'm just here. I was putting stuff away so maybe I can go to bed.
Chris, do you want to say anything before I end this live?
Follow the folks above me on the panel. Follow Doug if you're not already following. Be respectful if you slide into somebody's DMs. And thanks for the gifts. And yeah, vote. Make sure and check your voter registration if you're not sure. And thanks for having me, Doug.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to bring you 3 down. Take care, guys. Yeah, guys, I'm just going to do my raw milk seed oil live just for a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to be. It depends if I get guests or not, okay? What did you say, Dougielifts? Yeah, I don't know. I think I may change it to Dougie Debates. I just think it's more appropriate for what I do. I just think it's probably a more searchable and findable name and a more relatable name to the stuff that I do. And I think that stuff is probably important towards us. Anyways, I'm going to end this live. I will end the YouTube and then restart back up doing my seed oil thing. It'll be like 2 seconds, guys. So I'll see you guys on a bit. Make sure you guys follow or join the Discord. Link is in the bio. Join the bulletin board. Click the profile picture. Both of those are ways that you find out ahead of time when I go live. Please subscribe to YouTube. It's Dougielifts, but I may change it. Probably will change it. I don't know. I think that's really it. If you want to watch me talk about seed oils and raw milk and